Oh, she's got a big booty, guys. Hello and welcome back to Bug Realms. On this channel we like to discuss all things creepy crawly. It's ruined, it's over. So if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel. Saved. Right, so as we saw in the last video was an unboxing from Spider Planet, and in there we had a vinegarine. We had an adult female Pseudomopius amenia that has already been paired. We had a freebie sling of Chilobrachy species Electric Blue, and of course the Pterinopelma sazimai. Now, Pterinopelma sazimai, Brazilian Blue. This is also a paired adult female. Now, if you watched the last video, I said there was something I wanted to discuss in this one about the Pterinopelma sazimai, and it's one of those subjects that can get a little touchy for certain people, especially people that are a little bit dodgy in their sales. Obviously I'm not talking about where I got this one from, I'm talking about some of your Facebook sellers and so on and so forth. But before we get into that, we need to create a home for this lovely lady. So let's do that now, and I will mute my phone. So, this large tank is the one we are going to be using, and I've picked a particularly large tank for a couple of reasons. One, this sazimai, as I said, is already mated too, and I want to give her the space to find where she would happily have a sack. I mean, I don't know how much that would make a difference, but I want to give her a lot of space with a lot of hiding spaces so she can choose the hide she wants to go into and maybe develop this egg sac. Now, Pterinopelma sazimai, from what I've read, sometimes like to hide within rocks and things in the wild. Now, I'm not going to be putting in the rocks because I don't want it to collapse on a burrow, especially if she's making an egg sac. So instead, we're going to kind of fill it out as much as we can with a deep amount of substrate for her to burrow and as many sort of hiding spots as possible. So let's do this. And the substrate magically appears, because nobody needs to see a time lapse of adding substrate anymore, do they? This stuff's everywhere on YouTube. But the design is the fun part. Let's see what I can come up with for this enclosure. So here is the end result. We've got a very deep amount of substrate, water dish which I'll take out while I house it, and then if we'd like to have a look up here, we've got a dry mossy section with some leaves. We've got a bit of cork bark to make a hide here should it want to. So there's not as much digging space there, it's more hiding space. But then if we go down to this cork bark here, this has got loads, look at that, loads of depth to it. So this side is resting on a bit of bark, but there is still some digging space to the side, but it's not as much. But it gives the spider places to flee, places to hide, places to feel comfortable, and places to dig. The mushroom is just for some added effect. I kind of like that. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, right, we'll fill that one up afterwards. Let's get in our Pterinopelma sazimai. Okay, so here is the pot, and you can actually just about make it out here. Now, what was the topic I wanted to discuss when it came to this tarantula? Well, it was people using Instagram tools and Photoshop tools and any kind of photo editor to pop colours for tarantulas. If you're new to the hobby, you haven't kept certain species before, please be advised that a lot of images of colourful tarantulas have had the colours popped to enhance sales. Now, as you know, I've just opened this pot. I've not even looked at this Pterinopelma sazimai. If you Google Pterinopelma sazimai right now, okay, with, so you spell it, yep, you'll see a lot of bright, vibrant blue pictures of this tarantula. Now, I've got a decent lighting over here, which should make this tarantula still have some blue. But being an adult female, I'm going to guess that it is nowhere near as blue as those popped colours. And that was what I wanted to discuss with you today. Now, I'm not going to be rushing this because she is potentially gravid. He paired a couple of these. One of them has already laid a sack. So, can you see her? She's not very happy. I'm going to put the lid on, not because I'm afraid of this tarantula in any way, shape or form. It's a New World species. What I don't want to happen is I'm by a table's edge. If she were to bolt and to fall, not only will that potentially kill my spider, but also any chance of egg sac. Oh, she's got a big booty, guys. She has got a big booty. Right. I need to open up this tissue more. I can't do that properly like this. There we have it. Look at the size of that abdomen. She looks ready to pop. I mean, I'm not experienced in this. If somebody has better knowledge. So you see the blues now? Still beautiful with that red rump. Still nice and just royalish blue. But she's not like the pop colours you'll find on Google. And on my channel, I like to keep it raw, I like to keep it real, I like you guys to know it as it is. So if you're looking for a Pterinopelma sazimai, expect more like this. Obviously after a molt, they will show more vibrancy, but it's still not like the colour pops that you see online. So I'm going to try and get her out now and get some shots for you guys. So I will tell you now, if she goes into the burrow, I am not going to coax her out just for you guys to see. As I said, that's not how I roll. Ooh, that's it, girl. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, she's not in any kind of bolty mood. Now you can see the real blues. Do you know how I'm doing that? Additional light source. Look at that. So the blues may well be real, but they have to be under the right light. And again, it's still not like the popped colours you see all over the internet. But look at her. Look at that booty. Now there is a chance that she may just end up being in a really heavy pre-molt and molting out and losing the sac. But I still wanted an adult female. Whoa, slipped my camera. Still wanted an adult female regardless. So shall we try and get some macro shots of her? I want to wait until she's not climbing upwards, preferably. But I'll see what I can do. There she is. Pterinopelma sazimai. What a beautiful girl. Absolute stunner. Go find your hide. That's it. That's it. Down you go. Ah. So fortunately she has picked the hide that she can burrow deeply into if she wanted to. So that's a bonus. Yes, there we have it, guys. Potentially gravid Pterinopelma sazimai, adult female. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, folks. Share it to maybe any of your friends that have gone, whoa, look how popped this tarantula is, look at the real colours of this tarantula, because you can prove to them that it's not quite how it always looks. Now, would you like me to do a specific video? This will be in the future, it won't be like the next video or anything like that. Would you like me to do a video of reality of colour compared to colours that go on Google like we have today? Would you like me to do a comparison video one day where I'll show you the tarantula in normal daylight or light from my bedroom ceiling, then show you it with the close-up of this light on there, and then show you kind of like how they are on Google Images and by some of these certain sellers, so that you can see the real difference. Obviously it has to be things in my collection. There's something weird going on there. I've got a beetle caught in a huntsman web. Anyway, I'll get easily amused. Did you want me to do future videos where I can show you a true comparison of how spiders really look under different lights compared to how they look online? Or is that not something that really interests you, because you can probably figure it out for yourself? You guys tell me, you let me know. And it's time to roll the outro. So remember to stay tuned, guys. If you didn't watch the previous one of our Pterinopelma amenia, please go back and check that, and look to the next video, hopefully the next video, where we will do our tailless vinegarine. Now, as for the electric blue, I'm just going to do that off the camera, guys. Or you know what, I might add it into the vinegarine video. It's only going to be a quick rehouse. There's no like spark of colour on them at this size, so we will see. But again, massive thanks to Spider Planet for that electric blue sling and for some beautiful specimens of the tarantulas I purchased. Let's roll the outro then, shall we? Do you guys want to see what else dwells within the realm? If so, make sure to pop back weekly for multiple videos. My usual upload days are Wednesdays and Sundays, so I'll see you guys there. Oh, and one more thing. If you want to become a disciple of the realm and have your name shown on the screen like these lovely people, you can do so in one of two ways. You can scroll down the screen now and hit that join button next to the subscribe to be a channel member. Or alternatively, you can follow my link in the description below to my Patreon page. Both methods grant you access to my private Facebook page, where we like to discuss even more things creepy crawly. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.